Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have a bit of a treat for you guys. I was on Instagram or TikTok or something, and I seen an advertisement for this manga, and when it popped out to me, I said, this can't be real. This is absolutely ridiculous. Turns out it's not ridiculous, and it is real. Now, just a word of warning to people who might be sensitive to certain words. This video might contain a little bit more of controversial nomenclature, but please just stick with it. I'll promise I'll try to keep it as dialed down as possible. But I was on TikTok or Instagram or something, and I seen somebody interviewing or somebody looking at a book called, well, let's just get it right off the bat, Dog Nigga. And I thought to myself, that's a joke. Somebody has to be trolling. Turns out it's not a joke. Yeah, it's a real manga. It's a real manga that somebody created. This was created by DH Animations and Sebianhero. I'm not familiar at all with either one of those creators, but they both got together and created this manga. And it's pretty interesting. It's obviously a very eye-popping, eye-catching title. And I guess everybody's wondering, one, is it real? Obviously, yes, it's real. It does have art in it. And two, people will probably be wondering, is it any good? And in my opinion, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So just as a quick insert, this particular manga stars the main character, Rex, also AKA Dog Ninja. And essentially, he is the result of a bestiality relationship, I guess you can say, where his dad is or was a human and his mom was a dog. His dad forced himself on his mom, thus creating him. And here we have the book, Dog Nigga. And I've only read volume 1, and essentially you take that concept off the bat, and you take the character Rex, and what he's doing is going about his business, and he stumbles across an assassin called Neo. And Neo is out to kill him, and most of this first volume is basically him and Neo fighting, exchanging their ideologies on the world. You get a little bit of a backstory on Rex, you get a backstory on Neo, and him coming from a long line of assassins. His father's an assassin, and he just had a bit of a rough childhood under the fathership of his dad. And it's very weird because a book like this is so absurdist, and just based on the title alone is obviously meant to grab your attention on the title, but also in the writing, in the artwork, it's a lot of stuff in here that you would read and you're like, oh, that's getting deep. Like this is rather emotional. And then there's this big gut punchline of comedy in it that kind of really makes the book kind of stand out. And I know what people are probably thinking too, like, well, how serious can a book with this particular title be? Based on volume 1, it seems to be a pretty solid story, although the overall plot that's introduced of, well, let me just get it right out there. The character Rex, his main objective is to find his dad and do to his dad what his dad did to his mom. I'll let you make of that what you will. But that is essentially what is introduced in the crux of the story. And the way it plays out, at least in this first volume, is pretty interesting. Now, again, like I said, this is a very absurdist concept. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that the creators don't want the readers to take this book super serious, but I mean, it's a really interesting plot. It has some pretty decent artwork in it too, especially for manga. Manga's art tends to fluctuate for me. I mean, I'm a big manga fan. If I showed you guys my, my bookshelf, I have tons of Junji Ito. I have a couple of other like One Piece books, things like that. But this isn't about that. This is really just about introducing you guys to a manga that you may not have heard of, and something that is very, very bombastic, very weird, very much out of left field. But I think that it's enjoyable if you're into this type of stuff. So yeah, just wanted to put it on you guys' radar. There's about, I think,